Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Ooh, there's some truth coming at you. Or awakening, like a conscious awakening, a realization or awareness that wasn't there before. This is a message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It is, after all, your message. If you need a personal reading, oh, interesting. Okay, well, I'll surprise you with that. If you need a personal reading because, say, you're going through something, you just need to know down to the nitty-gritty what exactly is going on, I do those too. Please go to my website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and then you'll be able to find it. The link and everything. I offer a couple different services, so you choose the one that's right for you. Sagittarius. Okay, we're going to leave that one there. We're going to leave that too. Just if it happens, it happens. You know, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. If it happens, it happens. This one too. Ooh, some of these too. If it happens, it happens. We're just going to do it. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius. These are timeless messages. I know people are like, somebody asked me the other day, how can it be for the week ahead and be timeless? Bitch, please. Are you kidding me? It's timeless as into when it comes to you. It comes to you when you call it into you. You hear messages that you need to hear at the time in your life when you need to hear them. But it casts out for the week ahead, or what's going to be happening to you or kick off during the week that you see it or hear it or listen to it. Y'all, sometimes I can't with you. Not you specifically, Sagittarius. I don't even think this was a Sagittarius video, but I'm just letting you know. Sagittarius energy, please, God. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. I know where we're headed. I can see that. Truth transcends illusion. I don't know where or how you've been fooling yourselves, but you're about to see something clearly. Time to collaborate. You need help with something. Claim your independence. Guys, truth transcends illusion. Claim your independence. All about this week, right? Right here. And then what do we see? The deception is you think you could do this all by yourself. You're going to be fine. You're not. You need help. And that's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. Sagittarius, you guys are really social anyway. But y'all don't like to be told what to do. You do like to do things your way. But ultimately, it's time to collaborate. And that's coming up not much in the future. So this energy here, maybe some of you are just like, trying to make the best of the situation that you got. Understood. So are we all. Right? Claim your independence. Truth transcends illusion. The truth is this. To be independent doesn't mean to be alone or to not be connected, right? To be independent is actually the best way to be connected, because then the more you know who you are, the better you connect with people who will be compatible with you. And I'm not just talking about romance. I'm talking about work, all of those things. That's my dog. She's going a little crazy over there. So to really know who you are, independence, to really know who you belong with or who you will work well with, at any level, in any relationship, knowing your independence is really good, and knowing who you are. So this is Aries energy. But truth transcends illusion with claim your independence. The sense of, I can be independent and need help at the same time. Right? Independent doesn't mean I'm isolated, I'm an island, and nobody's connected with me. That's not what it means. Right? And I wouldn't even say that it's duality. Though if you want to go to the extreme and say Aries energy, which this is, and spirit, that's usually more work. but Aries and Libra, which is where the north and south nodes are now, that is the diametric opposite, right? But diametric opposites are just really the opposite half of the same thing, which is our connectivity, how we connect, and who we are individually is how we connect is dependent upon who we are individually. So this is you, I think, realizing that fine balance between who you are independently and working with somebody else and collaborating with somebody else. This could have absolutely to do with work, if you guys have been looking for roles or jobs or anything like that, and you've been spending a lot of time sort of by yourself, or you feel like it's been you with the wind hitting you in your face. There's a connection that's coming on the other side. There's an opportunity that's coming on the side within this week. So let's get into the past. We have, the miracles are endless. So you had a good time in the past. We also have think on your feet. This was deceptive. I'm sorry. Let me go back. The way that they landed. Fox in reverse is deceptive energy. It's somebody who's playing you. And it's almost like somebody played you to believe that you were valuable, or that you had value that you didn't. Not that you're not valuable, but that, people talk you up to get their way with you. Or there was some value that you pretended to have, because this is actually Sagittarian energy. So there was some value that you pretended to have that you actually didn't. And that's why things are a little bit wonky right now. Let's get into these cards. We have be at home, so you were not at home, or you didn't like where you were, you didn't feel comfortable where you were, and you took a leap of faith. You know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like you took an opportunity that may have involved some wheeling and dealing and not complete transparency. And ultimately you thought, hey, I'm free and clear of that shit. And the truth is that you are not. And by the end of this week, some of that is going to have to start coming back at you. So be prepared. We also have these two cards sitting here, Five of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. It's got something to do with money, finances, resources that you kind of knew was coming. And this could be a worry that you have. So best thing to do is buckle down and recognize that there is a little stress coming in the future when it comes to your finances. You knew this was coming. And honestly, it feels like it has something to do with this. I don't know what this is. We're going to get into it. Let's get into the tarot cards. Take it where and how it resonates in your life. Somebody could have done this to you, right? No. But really, this feels like, listen, you took advantage of an opportunity that you had, and that's fine. But ultimately, on the other side of that jump is always the fall, right? Sometimes we come down harder than other times. And this is like a tuck and roll situation where maybe you didn't tuck and roll as good as you should have. So ultimately, or you just kind of knew, I'm going to take this leap of faith. I'm going to do this. This didn't happen too long ago, maybe a couple months ago. I'd be surprised if it was a year ago. So that's the timeline that you're dealing with. You're like, listen, I know there's going to be fallout, but I got to take this opportunity because the risk is worth the reward. And amen, hallelujah. That is real. That is for truth right there. And so all this reading so far is saying is better start to prepare, because that stuff that you knew was coming, that risk, that fallout that you knew was worth the risk, well, it is coming and it is real. And no matter how much you wanted to, you didn't avoid it. So be aware, right? It's not beware, it's be aware, Sagittarius. And then we have, this was divine timing. In other words, what God is saying through this card is you were right to take the opportunity. Don't make this sound or make feel that because I'm saying this to you that somebody's trying to say you shouldn't have done it. No, you definitely should have done it. But ultimately there was a price to pay, and now it's like within a couple of months, payment in full. So, good thing that you're listening to this reading, because you know what this reading means? It's you get a time to prep. You get a time to realize. You get a time to confirm. We have Two of Swords that have come out, Sagittarius, and ultimately that means you're kind of blindsided by this, or that you don't really have enough information to make any kind of like to make a decision yet. You sort of need more, but then we have time to collaborate. Maybe open yourself up to other perspectives or other things that you hadn't thought of or considered before, right? Just because you want to keep them on the table, keep your options open. Okay, so let's get into exactly what's going to happen this week. How is this landscape looking? Taurus is here. Marriage, happiness, abundance, being together with somebody, or financial abundance and happiness. We also have, however, this Piscean energy. Could be the new moon that's coming up in Pisces. It's like lay a solid foundation. Basically what it's saying is, by this Pisces new moon that's coming up in a couple of weeks, I think it's February 9th or something. I don't know the exact date, but it's around there. Make sure that you got yourself real solid. Like this is, you have to do something by this time to ensure your happiness and stability, even if these hard times are coming. So it's almost like God is sending you this message right now, Sagittarius, to let you know. It's almost like a weather forecast. There is a tornado coming. But you have time to prepare for it so that all that you've done doesn't get lost. So that you will come out on the other side of it just fine. And that is why you hear these kind of messages, right? It's not to like make you scared. It is to make you aware. Right? It's just almost like prepare for it. And if this is financial shit, start saving. Store it away. Pay down those bills. Whatever you need to do right now, this week, to put yourself in the best situation for whatever this is that strikes. This is really beautiful. Right now, it's like, oh, things are good. Oh, see, you made a deal with the devil. And what that could mean is a mortgage. like you made a deal with somebody who gave you money, but there was a lot of strings attached to this money. And so that's telling me, and you're all smiles and happy, right? We're all really happy. But then the storms start to come in and you realize, holy crap. Then you start to realize how heavy those chains are. So I feel like it has something to do with some sort of contract you signed. Right? Some sort of contract you signed when it comes to somebody who did not care about you, but was just in it to see how much they could make from you. So there's some sort of awareness there that you need to be made aware of it. That's why this came out. First thing it is because my sister and sister-in-law are both Sagittarius and they just bought a new house. So that's what I first thought of, is like a mortgage company. Because a lot of times 10 of Pentacles is dude, it's a house. It's a house. But it doesn't have to be a mortgage. It could just be like maybe you signed a lease, maybe you signed a rental agreement. Like there is like something there that's like money up front, but there's a lot of obligations behind it. Right? And there could be a little bit of fear there. Right? There's chains there, because then we have this becoming aware. All of a sudden realizing something about this. I would check your agreements if you had made a legal agreement, because Taurus could be legal agreement too, the sense of making things solid, making things official. I'll say this, it's not all bad, but there is something that you need to bring your attention to. And so this is a good time to start like spooning through all of that stuff. Reading through all of that stuff and start becoming really, really aware. Let's dig into a little bit of this. What is this coming? Why is this 5 of Pentacles and Queen of Swords here? Because money is slow. Money is slow. Right? So it could be, take the odd jobs, take the awkward jobs. Doesn't have to be a perfect situation right now, right? But prepare for it, because there's something here where it's slow. And then we have, think of new opportunities. Think of the growth potential in new directions. Think of, there are opportunities here for you. You're still Sagittarius. You're still lucky. But it's like open yourself up to possibilities and start those possibilities now. Because that's one of the things that is going to help you, board up those hatches and survive whatever the shitstorm is that's coming. It does look kind of financial, but it could also be translated into this is your value or your value systems, people questioning your value. So it's almost like allow yourself to branch out a little bit. Then we have adjustments are, halfway through this moon phase, you've got to sort of, adjustments are required. Adjust the way you feel about something, adjust the way you see something, adjust the way your mindset was about something. And then we have a new start is coming. So that's always this beautiful energy of, this is, honestly, this seems like life to me, right? It just could get a little bit bumpy or rocky. A new start is coming as of this new moon. So we just had a new moon. It was in Virgo. Did you just get some sort of opportunity that came to you? Or maybe within what you're doing right now, you have to make some adjustments? Do it. Adjustments are required regarding whatever this new opportunity or thing, possession, or relationship. You have to make adjustments to make it last. And you should be looking into making those adjustments now or within, by the end of the week, within the next month at least. But probably by that new moon in Pisces once again. New moon in Pisces. You got to adjust some stuff. What I'm seeing in my head is like contracts, right? Like that's what you've got to adjust. It's time to read through them. Maybe you can, if this is actually about something as ironclad as like a mortgage, maybe you can like remortgage or something like that. I'm not a financial expert, but it feels like that. It's almost like look at the fine print and dig down. Like this is the time to do it so you can weather that storm and be fine. Come out the other side. Thank God that we did that. Seriously, share this reading with your friends because Sagittarius really need to hear this. This is important to bring their attention to something that could really save their asses or save something that's really important to them. That's why these messages come out. Right? And then we have balancing masculine and feminine energies. This is that balance, that fine tuning. Allow your feminine side to receive, creatively inspire you, and your masculine side to give you confidence. So it's not just all about being the go-getter. It's about receiving and being malleable and being creative right now. Like be open to being malleable and going in different directions, and then take actions on that newness or that reconfiguration. Reconfiguration. That's a really good word for this reading. Reconfiguration is necessary, and you're being tapped to let you know that now. We're about to go to the extended, but let's get this card. To the sea. That's beautiful. To the sea and never-ending story. This is life. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.